Hello everyone and welcome back to CB Plays, where we're currently France and at peace. We are not fighting anyone right now except routing out some rebels from London here. But otherwise, we're doing quite fine. We're trying to re-establish our military here because it's been a little battered for a few decades, and otherwise we have no coalition and no coalition building, and soon not even England will be able to join a coalition. I didn't even know they were on the verge. Oh, they come and they go, and they always. Well, I'll let these guys get where they should go. And then you guys go there. And there is no one waiting there, so that means you guys can not go to Stavanger. That probably not be the best. So Bratsburg, go there. You'll have to ship in 2, but that's alright. Yeah, we're gonna be alright. We're sure about that. We have a lot of new buildings set up here. Let's actually see, where are we now? We're at 1962, and fairly soon we'll hopefully be significantly higher than that. We can gain a new technology. Well, soon. Keep in there. And we will. Okay. Those are all built now. We can also gain claims on England. Gdunk. And we just got. So this will be very useful. How about this? These are nice, definitely. But we could probably go without them for now. So let's go for one more idea first, because getting lower on our military costs will definitely help here. Okay, this was a mixed effect, but we're certainly doing better now. So yeah, that's all right. Let's go for some mothballing here. Trying to do even better. I'm not really worried about this front right now, so it's just mothball it. Even the Savoy front should be fine now that we have Savoy as an ally. Darn, we're looking good here. And hopefully, yeah, now we can take this. That's nice. Okay, doing alright again. Study technologies, not really something that will have a big problem with, I don't think. Okay, you are all done there. We can move the leader over here and move you guys all the way there. Good. You can head back here to, yeah, possibly you guys should get over here as well. Yeah. Get back. Oh well. How are we doing with this? Okay, yeah. Norwegian separatists. Yeah. Some more use of separation. That sucks, but hey, What you gonna do? What you gonna do? When they come for you. There we go. And now we have... Don't we have? Yes, we have course. So that's all nice. It's all nice. How about this actually? These lands should be fairly accessible. Well, such small numbers anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Yes, yes, come on, come on. Yeah. Ugh. They're going so good. They're getting such good rolls, but our military is just superior. And split you up. Half of you walk there. And we'll call that fine. Oh, this is... Oh yeah, we're actually not too bad, because we're not on top of our institutions. So yeah, this takes quite some time. Ish. Would be nice, but we have no colonists, so yeah, just recall. Okay, against Naples. Yes, that's fair. One province, sure. Oh, the people is currently in a big war here. That could be useful. Okay, army reformer died. That's fine, that's fine. Would we want to... We can actually... Let's step up and take a +2 here. I have 888. Because we have a good amount of this still to go. And it would be nice to get through it just that little bit quicker than otherwise. So... Are we... Oh yeah, is this the same war? Provence and England. No, it's not the same war. So this is Genoa and Papal States. Okay, things are a little up in the air, but that's fine. Okay, we can now go for modern theocracy. And this will be nice, yes. Now we can use our excess points for better use here. Now things have stopped working. Ah, there we go. Sometimes this computer, I tell you, this computer. Well, we've all been through that. What are these? Administrative Tech 10. We have both of those. Missionary strength versus tolerance of heretics is nearly always a no-brainer. Tolerance of heretics versus stability cost. Not so much a no-brainer, and actually not something that I think we will go for. So well, nice. You should disappear now or not. Yep, there you are. And we have a new open idea slot. This is always exciting. So what are we gonna go for? We could obviously, I mean, there's administrative ideas. I tend not to play with mercenaries all that much, especially not after the first 100 years or so, because you tend to, especially if you go quantity, you tend to get real, like, just so many troops, real troops, that it's not really an issue. But there is, of course, always the lurking adaptability with, I mean, 25% minus in core cost is significant and will do a lot of expansion, so it's gonna definitely be in our favor. This, I hope, will not be needed too much anymore, but who knows? It might come in handy. Possible advisors is always actually a good thing, because it gives that little extra flexibility that can really help you if you're in a pinch or so. And civil service, the lower administrative technology cost, I mean, this is huge, especially like this, taken this early. I mean, if you take it obviously as your first or second idea, it would have been better, but it's still quite good. It will save us a lot of points in the end, and number of states when we start really expanding will be a significant boost. However, we should clearly consider economic ideas. Now, the tax modifier is alright, but it's not gonna be the end-all be-all. Construction cost is also nice, but it's also not that big. I mean, it's fair, but nah, it shouldn't be overestimated. This is nice. It saves a fair amount of points, but more importantly, it just keeps that inflation low, so you don't tick off that little amount that just goes to waste when you're between 0 and 2%. Interest, same as with administrative ideas. Monthly autonomy. I mean, this is nice if you're if you really need those new provinces to be productive, but otherwise it's not all that necessary. I mean, they will come to be productive in time. Land maintenance is just good. It's good, especially if you as we do combine it with quantity, then it lowers our land maintenance with essentially 30% combined. And yeah, that means you can keep a bigger army standing and just be more flexible and save money. And production efficiency is nice. It definitely is nice, but also not game-changing. Development cost, with the new institutions, development has taken a whole new meaning, and you might, do a lot of tricky basicky movements to get new institutions in time, or to get them where they wouldn't have otherwise naturally popped up. And we should also remember that we have, as France, a decision that makes economic ideas more worth it, and that's move the court to Versailles. And it gives 2 base tax to Paris and 33 prestige. It's not that big a deal, but it's a nice little extra. And, you might want to keep that in mind. We might want to keep that in mind. There is also, of course, humanist ideas, and it's just, humanists sort of speak for themselves. I mean, it's religious unity. It's just makes everything easier. Unrest also makes things easier. These increased tolerances are, gonna be good. The years of separatism makes the newly conquered land much easier to handle. Accepted cultures can bring a lot of potential profit. The improved relations is certainly good to speed off like aggressive expansion and that kind of problems. Tolerance of heathens is also really nice. And the reduced idea cost, also a big thing to keep in mind. And actually we're probably going to do 2 administrative ideas in a row here, just because, I mean, not administrative ideas as in this, but in this group, because they're just better generally than the other ideas. So it's going to be one of these 3. I mean, says religious ideas can be a real good thing. Expansion can definitely, coupled with exploration, be a really useful. Innovative ideas is also not to be disregarded, especially if you're a smaller country. I would say this is really valuable for reasons like monthly war exhaustion minus. I mean, that this one everyone should still vie for, but when everything comes together, it is likely that administrative ideas will, for this campaign, be the better option at this point. So let's start going down this tree. Start to go down, and mercenary cost, fine, but not very important. I mean, these mercenary, they're only really good because they combine. So when you have more mercenaries at lower maintenance and a lower recruitment cost, that's when, you know, it actually sort of as one idea becomes a really good ideas. But I mean, then you have to sacrifice 3 idea slots for that. So it's definitely not a thing you always want to do. Move you guys over there. You guys should go back here. Yes, where do we still have unrest? Scottish unrest. Yeah, nothing really that we need to worry about at this point, I think. No, 10 years. Oh dear. Yeah, that will be too long for us to even consider to worry about. No. Yeah, just move over. La-di-da-di-da. How is this going? Are they making any gains? They're not really doing anything. Okay. This war is still raging, but things seems to be sort of fine. Yeah, as long as my neighbors go to war with each other, I'm good. Let's let them exhaust each other. That will help things along. I wonder if these guys have war exhaustion. They probably do. So that will definitely help me. And advisor died. We can build more stuff. We probably should build more stuff. Let's look at our stuff. Actually, what here can we build? This is also in our best node, so that should probably be really considered. Is this gonna be in the English? This is also in the English channel. Okay, that's a no-brainer. Anything here that is in the English? No, North Sea. So yeah, this is unfortunate, but that's what happens. Soon those will be of no big influence, so we can mostly ignore that. Although our religious unity is probably down somewhat. Yeah, only at 92%, but yeah. No real worries. Oh, and Essex. We're gonna fabricate on Essex. That is nice and well, and all dandy. Province Portugal and Holland. So we will probably want this war to be over so that we can go to war against these, just take them and feel good about ourselves in that way. You guys should definitely go back here. Yes. Use the transports. Probably we want more heavies. We want to be able to defend if anything happens, so 1, 2, 3 more heavies should be fine. Okay, Naples become vassal. That might lead Aragon to declare war on the Papal State, and I would not object to that. Not in the slightest. Not in the slightest. That would actually be quite nice. I guess our friend here is up in 10. Yeah, that's a little unfortunate, but a military leader has left us. That's too bad. We were sort of banking on you. We'll do without you. Why? Yeah, there you go. There you go, there you go. You should go back there so that you can be expanded properly. Yeah, we're doing okay now. We've slowed down on that feverish expansion, which is probably for the better. Now we can likely assume you, or we could have if we had better relations, but you hate me. So, improve. Yes, and then a royal marriage. I think so. I think so. As soon as we can. We have nothing else that is really happening right now, so happen what happen must. And there. Royal marriage. Yes, yes, we're great. We're your best friends. Or not, but that's right. Might be. You might not have any other friends. That's sad if so, but well, if so, then that's it. I think this seems to be ticking up too slowly. Have I done something? Can't keep track of everything. Yeah, things are going good here. Country modifying. Oh, that's too bad. What are we doing on the... Yeah, now we're actually losing prestige here. We're not gaining that automatic increase. You're good again, so let's fix you up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that should be a nice standard army. Standard army composition should be too bad. Yeah, let's rest there. And yeah, who are we gonna fight here if we go to war? Yeah, Provence. Would we co-politerize them? Provence wouldn't join. They're too beat up. Holland would join. But we don't really want them, do we? I mean, don't get me wrong. Num 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 num. And actually, we could potentially get them, I suppose. First as a vassal, maybe? Maybe a vassal first, and then kingdom? That wouldn't be too bad. But what would it mean if we call them in as co-belligerents. Gain a spy master or gain a new seat of a cardinal. No. Gain that spy master. Spy master will do fine. These guys have England and Castile, but Castile will be called indirectly for me, so they will be shrewd. And England, Austria, and Savoy. No, we don't want that. We don't want that. No.